Jack, good to have you with us. Let's talk about this surge for cotton prices. I mean, hitting a 1995 peak, or a peak since 1995. How much higher do you think it'll go, and what's going to drive it besides demand coming from China?
Well, you do have a high now, and it looks like we've just made a breakout on all the charts that you want to look at. And so there will be some technically oriented chart-based type buying that will help drive prices higher. But the big problem is right now, when you look around the United States, there just isn't a lot of cotton available. That's going to change in another couple months once the new crop gets to the marketing channels. But for right now, there just isn't a whole lot of cotton around. Our ending stocks, or I should say our certified stocks at the exchange there in New York, are about as tight as I can ever remember them, and that's certainly not a recipe for lower prices.
Okay, so where is all this cotton
very
going?
Strong demand
Jack,
here,
we have China using a lot of cotton these days. I think their usage is up 24%. Why is it? I mean, what are they using this cotton for? Are they making more T-shirts, more jeans these days?
Well, exactly so. The living patterns have changed over in China. They're eating better, so they're buying more. They're buying more meat, more pork, using more of our feed ingredients, and they're also wearing better clothes. They're not the only ones around the world that are doing this as well. I can remember when I was growing up that pretty much you had one uniform in China, and that was pretty much the black clothes. And right now, people can wear just about whatever they want and spend whatever they want. And remember, they do have a rapidly increasing living style, and so they're buying blue jeans. They're buying all the latest fashions.
Okay, so Jack, we have other analysts who are a little bit more bullish than you are on cotton prices. They're predicting 95, maybe you're looking at 91 cents. When we have that October harvest kicking in, is this going to be the peak for cotton prices?
A lot of times it is, just because even though I expect demand to remain strong, I think that once you have an increasing supply, that does tend to cool off prices somewhat. Farmers may try and hold back some of their crops from the market, but some of that cotton has already been marketed and will go right into the marketing channels. That should at least temporarily cool off the prices and may even send them back down towards the 75-cent level. But overall, I think cotton prices in the coming year are going to remain generally very strong.
Okay, so cotton's a good buy. What other soft commodities are you looking at these days, Jack?
Well, in the short term, much the same thing has been going on in the coffee market. We've seen a very tight supply, very little offer at origin, especially for the New York qualities, which are in Central America and Colombia principally. That'll start to change once we get into November and close to the holidays. That's when the harvest starts down in many of those countries. But for right now, that situation is almost as tight in cotton, and the market acts like it wants to go higher there. Wheat market seems to have fallen apart lately and just took a new leg down, so that's one to probably avoid. But corn and soybeans do have some upside potential. The demand seems to be very good, once again from the Chinese, so those are markets to look at from the long side.
Jack, nice talking to you.